Hello everybody and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. So I did build the big cowshed which we're going to use for water buffalo in the previous episode. However, we did encounter a strange issue where it doesn't actually look like they're being fed. However, at the time of recording this video, the video has been out for members and yeah, it looks like, well, there is a unanimous opinion that it's nothing I'm doing wrong. It seems to be like this for everybody. So there were a few good suggestions actually, and one of them was to deliver a feed mixer load to here if it will let us. Looks like it will do, that's good. And then, yeah, better not crash into the robot. And then we'll see if it does start to fill up using the robot. Now the reason for this is because some people think that the robot's food, because it's only got such a small hopper, is actually being consumed immediately. The moment it goes in, it's instantly eaten. Whether or not that is true, we will find out, I guess. But yes, let's just keep an eye on things, and we'll see what happens now. I mean, it has actually properly registered the food here. So yeah, anything which is over there, as we know, does not appear on here because that's not actually food in the trough. That is food in storage. But now that they've got something, will the next load be added on to this number? It's going to be interesting to see. I don't even know how long it's going to take for it to mix the next load. I think it's continuous, but I don't know. Has it gone to bed? Please don't go to bed. Maybe it just does it once an hour. I've seen that before. Maybe it was that Lely robot in FS22 that might have been just once an hour. Maybe it won't do it again because we've just delivered a load to it, but it's only, well, as you can see, it's about, I don't know, just less than a third full, maybe a quarter full. We're just going to have to watch this space. Yep, so I just fast forwarded to 10 o'clock and it does indeed trigger it again. So it does it once every hour by the look of it, which really is not a great deal. At that rate, there's no wonder it never registers because we've got so many cows, well, so many water buffalo. It's just instantly consumed. So yeah, it's just getting all the ingredients mixed over there. 41,712. That's probably going to go down because they are eating it currently. Let's see what it does. Okay, here it comes. So yeah, 41,712. Should start to unload when he gets to here. You can see it unloading. Still 41,712. Okay. But is it going down? It is going down. This is interesting. So maybe by the time this video goes out, because I know there's several days between me recording this and the actually going out to the public, maybe some development will come to light and we'll know exactly what's going on. But that did not go up. And yet I could drive in here with the mixer and deliver it. So if it turns out this doesn't work, this automatic feeding, it's not the end of the world. Because it's got such a huge capacity that I can just bring a few loads to here. It's a shame. It is definitely a shame. But it's not the end of the world. The only thing which would be a problem is that I have given away like 60,000 litres of silage and goodness knows how much hay and straw. Probably about 50,000 each. So we'll just have to get them back, I suppose. Just get them to spawn back in the game. So I'm really not too worried about this at all. But again, maybe it's just like one button you need to press. But it would seem unlikely, considering it is actually unloading itself into the trough. It's just not registering it. Anyway, we're not going to be doing anything else with this today because we have many other jobs. We have loads and loads of slurry selling to do. We're going to backload with digestate, but first, it's January, and you know what that means. Yep, wood chip selling day. Finally. I missed it last year. Well, I didn't miss it completely, I missed this pile. So we need to get that done. What we need to do is we need to get this Volvo detached from the tanker, and we need to get the red trailer attached, which I suppose is... where is it? Yeah, it's already over there. Good. Very good to know. So we can get any more pallets of wood chips loaded up from the sawmill directly. But then the rest of them, the big pile that we have, we're going to have to load up with the Merlot. Unless we buy a wheel loader, but I think that's probably unlikely today. Only 2. I actually ended the rental in the previous episode, so we didn't pay another fee for January. But we do have 3 pallets here. Now, we're possibly never going to be using this place again, unless we overwhelm the new one which we're yet to buy. Which is possible. We may well do that. Because eventually we're going to have an awful lot of trees. So, yes, we might have 2 going simultaneously, but we'll just have to see how that goes. But we're going to be buying our one very soon. I know I've been saying that a lot, but we really are, because we actually do now have trees growing very nicely, and some of them, I've seen 4 or 5, which are fully grown, so we can take them down. So first things first, we've got 34,000 litres. This is going to be good. We probably will be buying the sawmill today. Would be a great thing to do. Okay, 56,000 just from a byproduct of making the beams, which we already make a load of money from. And now, to the other farm. We'll get the Merlot, we'll get loaded up. Okay, here we go. The rest of the wood chips. It is amazing how expensive wood chips now are in FS25, and I'm pleased because they were really not worth it, especially poplar baling. Like, what was the point? You made nothing from it, and the machinery was so expensive. But now it is worth it. So, we also do have flour. That is distributing automatically to the bakery, but a lot of pallets have spawned already. So they potentially need to be loaded up and sold. We've got so much to do. It's just absolute chaos. There is so much to do. And I can't really use workers, because all these different jobs that we need to do are not really worker jobs. I thought I had a trailer over there, but I'm guessing that I don't. Well, that's fine, because it's also the best month for bread, and, well, we don't have much bread, but we've got some. We've got a few crates. How much do we actually have? Let me just see how much we have. We've only got 240 litres of flour. Really then, our flour needs to come over here. We're not going to sell the flour. It would just seem totally pointless. And I couldn't use that bale either. I wanted to move that bale in the previous episode, and I still couldn't. Right, we could do with a forklift. You know, I'm going to have to... Or a skid steer. And probably a forklift. I think I'm going to have to buy this. We can still get the... Yeah, there we go. We can still get the sawmill today. No problem at all. But it just has to be done. And no, I could not take that one. That belongs to the store. The rule is we're not allowed to take that to anywhere except for within the property of the dealership. But I like their one so much that I bought my own. Hooray! It is actually way overdue. So, let's load up all the bread, and then we can sell the bread. Best place is, I was going to say animal dealer. That would be a strange place to take your bread to. Bread is, well, it's the restaurant, but farmers market, from what I've been told, gets the 20% bonus that the kiosk gets on the other map, and I didn't even know this, so I think we'll take it to the farmers market. Well, we are finally there. Oh, they just kept spawning. It's not a bad thing, but I was just taken away by how much we were getting, how many pallets of bread that just kept appearing. You might say we were bringing in the dough. Right, okay, 40,000 litres we have here. Good grief. Let's go and take it to the farmer's market, and, well, I hope they can sell 40,000 litres of bread before it goes mouldy, although it's been sat here for several months. Oh well, as I said, this game seriously needs perishable products, and there needs to be solutions to these perishable products, like cold stores, so refrigerated buildings, for potatoes and other products like that, so you can prolong the life of them, and if you don't sell them in time, then yeah, the quality or the price could degrade, or you could lose the whole product. Obviously this is probably something you'd want to be able to switch on and off, but you know, realistically, I think they should do this. I really do. Because, well, maybe you like it, but I would not want to eat some eggs which have been sat around in the sunshine for about 10 months. No, I think I can speak for everybody there. Nobody would want that. What a pong. Poof. Here we are. Yes, this trailer does cut the corner quite a bit. It's not the ideal lorry to be bringing here, well, not the ideal trailer to be bringing here, but if I'm half decent at driving, which clearly I'm not, I will be able to get it in. Oh crikey. Oh good grief. I think everybody hides when they know I'm coming, just so I don't crash into all their stuff. Right, so will we be able to get all this in the trigger for one lump sum payment? Probably not. No. But even so, look at that. We're over 400,000 now. 474. And we've got loads more flour to take to the bakery. So I think that's probably the next job. It is automatically distributing, so most of them don't need to be done, but the ones that have spawned before I change the output mode, yeah, they need to be taken over there. Well, we're almost finished with the transportation jobs, the pallet transportation jobs. We just have to go and get those 3 beam pallets, and then we're going to build the sawmill. Not before time. Okay, so let's just quickly see how much we have. Yep, so 20, and there was only 38 left by the look of it, 38 litres. So we got there just in time. It is still processing, is it? Yeah, wheat. Wheat is distributing, yeah, so should be going to the bakery. Biogas, as we know, is doing slurry, but it's done all that, so that needs to be done as well, and we're still doing the oil over here. Oh, I've got so much stuff going on. Right, so I've just go and get those 3 pallets, and I'll go and take them to the temple. I'll see you over there. And that's 500,000. So look at that. I think that one's finished now. We're going to do it, you know. We are going to finish this temple by episode 200. I know, 200 episodes to do it, but still, we're going to do it. No doubt about it. I'm going to make sure of it. And what a beautiful area too. So I think, again, it just needs to be left. There's nothing else to really do here. As you can see, it's just processing wooden beams and roof plates. It's got both of them. So, yeah, just leave it to it. Let's get over to that new, well, not new field, the, what is it? The grass field with the trees in. I don't really have a name. Debris crusher field, there we go. Let's go over to the debris crusher field, and we'll build the sawmill. There might be some bales in there. If there are, we'll get them shifted. So we deliver slurry, that gets turned into energy, we get paid for that, and then we can backload the byproduct digestate, and we can put that on the fields. Exactly the same usefulness as slurry, but we're actually getting paid. We're getting paid for the slurry, whereas if we put it on the land, yeah, we get the fertilizer, but we don't get any money for it. So we'll just go around the other side, we'll get the digestate put in, and yeah, I want to do one field today. It is a slow job because not only, if you're on double application, not only does the spreader go slowly, but it also consumes it pretty quickly. Actually, whilst we're here, we'll do this field. Grass only needs single application too, because it's already got 50%. It's been a while though. It has been a long time since I actually used the spreader, so I need to try and find it. It's somewhere. Let's just see here. Yeah, see, there you go. Grass 50% already. But things like this field here, it's technically one field now. That would need 100% applying. Yeah, where did I put it? There it is. You can't miss the great big orange thing. It may also have some slurry or some digestate in it already. Yeah, I don't think it'd be slurry. Hopefully it does. Eggs are stacking up. I could actually sell the eggs. We could take them to the farmer's market today. The price is still pretty good. We might do that within this month, just not necessarily this episode. Because we are going to have a lot of eggs sitting around otherwise. I think it'd be good just to get rid of some. So probably next time we'll do that. Give ourselves another boost, even though we're still on £347,000. Yep, we've certainly got to that point now where we have started to really pull in the money fast. I knew it was going to happen. It was inevitable. But it takes a long time. I think I've got about 200 real hours on this save game. So, yeah, it just goes to show how long that's taken. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to do a full lap without running out, so what I'll do is I'll go down here on the right hand side, and then we'll refill when we get to the lorry. Okay, lower that down. Onto GPS, and away we go. Should be on single application. Yeah, we are, because I think if you put it on double application, it halves the speed, the working speed. And we may not have enough, even with what we've got in the tanker now and what's in that tanker, we may not have enough to cover the field, because it uses it so fast. Okay, switch off there. And we will refill. Evidently not the fastest for refilling, but still better than using the slurry. It's free. Okay, let's go. Let's get the fill done. We may have to go back to the BGA though. Well, that's that fill done. It's going to be nice and productive for the next cut. And yes, that'll be going into one of the feed troughs. Yeah, we also know, another reason why we know that the new shed is working is because the health went up to 100%. And health wouldn't be 100% on the animals if you weren't feeding them. So it definitely does seem to be working, just not visually. Which is interesting, but if it works, then that's fine. Okay, well, we're going to leave it here. Next time we are going to get our sawmill fed with trees. Losing my bearings. There we are. Yeah, we'll get this fed with trees. The trees that I'm referring to are the ones that I put down the roadside here. Look how tall they are. Wow, fully grown. We may well be able to get our other pine trees to this. It will obviously take some time, but yeah, we probably won't need to, because we're going to have the oak trees ready soon as well, and the oak trees are going to be big, so I think probably just like partially grown lodgepole will be absolutely fine. Okay, thank you so much for watching, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.